Have you ever wondered how long it would take you to stop working and still get paid? Not by a boss, not by your clients, but by your investments. £2,000 a month, £5,000 a month, £10,000 a month, even £20,000 a month. How long would it take to hit those numbers if you started investing today? But just before delving in, I want to tell you something. 95% of people who watch my channel are not subscribers. To reach more people and help them in their quest to become better with their money, can I ask that if you're not already a subscriber, to hit the subscribe button? It would really help me and the channel out. Thanks for doing that. Now back to the video. Now there is something I need to say because this is an investing video. This is a quick but crucial reminder. Investing is not your main focus early on. At least it shouldn't be. Your job, your business, your skills, that is where your focus and energy should go. Your income, in whichever way you get it, is the powerhouse of your economic life, your money life. You invest what you make. It's not make what you invest, at least not early on. Think of investing like a backup generator that kicks in later. Your income and the growth in your income, that's the engine. You invest so the money that you bring in grows and compounds over time. But the real acceleration comes from the income you get, how much you earn and how much you keep. Okay, now let's jump into this. I'm going to go through each level at a time, and I'm going to start with £2,000 a month, because at one point in the not so distant past, my monthly living expenses were £2,000 a month. So I'm going to start there. Then I'll move to £5,000 a month, £10,000 a month, and even £20,000 a month in passive income from investing. To generate £2,000 a month or £24,000 a year, you'll need about £600,000 invested. That's based on the 4% rule, which is a common way investors estimate the amount they can withdraw safely without depleting their original sum. So you can see here, £2,000 is the target monthly income, which is £24,000 a year, and the required capital for that is £600,000. So now let's look at how long it will take you to build up to £600,000 if you invested in 4 major stock markets around the world. Over the past 25 years, the CAGR, the compounded annual growth rate of these 4 economies, has been as follows. The US and the S&P 500 has grown on average 9% a year. The UK FTSE 100 has given an average annual return of 6% a year. The Nikkei in Japan has given an average annual return of 4.5% a year, and the Sensex in India has given an average annual return of 12.5% a year. So in scenario 1, we're going to be investing £10,000 a year. So if you're investing £10,000 a year, this is how long it will take you to get to that £600,000 lump sum, so you can safely withdraw 4% of it, i.e. £24,000 a year, which equates to £2,000 a month. Here's how long it takes to hit that £2,000 a month mark. You can see it on the chart here. So in Japan, it will take you 31 years. In the UK, it will take you 28 years. In the US, 23 years. And in India, 19 years. Already you can see the difference. India leads the pack with its high growth performance. And Japan, despite being a massive economy, shows how decades of stagnation slows wealth building. But I know what some of you are thinking. This assumes you can actually invest £10,000 a year. That's over £800 a month, and for a lot of people, that's just not possible. So let's look at scenario 2 then. What if you're starting out? You might be able to manage £250 a month. Now look at this chart. Here's how long it takes now. Japan is still the longest. It will take 54 years there. UK is 46 years. In the US, it will take you 36 years. And in India, it will take you 29 years to get there. It's a longer journey, sure, but that's because you're investing less, of course. You're investing £250 a month, which is less than a third of what you were investing in the last scenario. £250 a month instead of over £800 a month. But this is where the mindset needs to shift. That message can't stop you investing. Remember, you don't need to be rich to invest. Investing is the way to get there. It's not the destination. You just need to start. Get that magic thing called compounding to begin. And here's the most important part. This is your investing timeline, not your income timeline. Your main focus? Grow your income. That is your financial engine. Because when your income increases, your ability to invest does too. £250 a month could become £500 a month, then £800, then £1,600 maybe. And now that 30-40 year timeline, it shrinks fast. Okay, now let's look at a target of £5,000 in passive income from investing. £5,000 a month is £60,000 a year. Using the same 4% rule as earlier, you'll need £1.5 million invested. So let's look at scenario 1 again. If you're investing £10,000 a year. If you're investing in Japan, it will take you 48 years to get there. If you're investing in the UK, it will take you 41 years to get there. If you're investing in the US, it will take you 33 years to get there. And if you're investing in India, it will take you 27 years to get there. Now let's look at scenario 2. If you're investing £250 a month or £3,000 a year. In Japan, it will take you over 70 years to get there. In the UK, 60 years. If you're investing in the US, 46 years. And 36 years if you're investing in India. This shows 2 things. The markets you invest in matter. matter. But the real accelerator is how much money you can put in consistently, which comes from growing your income. Again, your main focus, grow your income. That is your financial engine. Because when your income increases, your ability to invest does too. This is not where we stop, by the way. This is where we accelerate. Set a target of £10,000 a month passively from your investments. £10,000 a month is £120,000 a year, which means this time you'll need £3 million invested. And remember, this is not you investing the £3 million. This is you investing a certain amount consistently and that growing over time to become £3 million. The growth over time is included in that number too. Now, a bit of a reality check. If you're investing £250 a month, which is £3,000 a year, then the timeline stretches to beyond 60 years in most markets. Even at £833 a month or £10,000 a year, you're looking at 40 to 60 years. That's the reality. But here's why it's still achievable. This is where your income growth proves its power and why I've been banging on about your income being your main focus. Tell me something, if you doubled your income, could you invest double the amount? Or £500 a month, say? £500 a month is £6,000 a year. Well, now, if you're investing in Japan, it will take you 73 years to get to that £3 million pot. And then using the 4% rule, withdraw £10,000 a month. If you're investing in the UK, it will take you around 60 years. If you're investing in the US markets, it will take you 46 years. And if you were investing in India, it will take you 36 years. But what if we invested the higher sum? So when we had the first two targets of £2,000 and £5,000 a month, we were looking at £3,000 a year and £10,000 a year. So we doubled the £3,000 a year, the £250 a month, to £500 a month and £6,000 a year. So instead of £10,000 a year invested now, let's say we doubled our income in this scenario too and are now able to invest £20,000 a year, which is just over £1,600 a month. So again, using the last 25 years as a guide, the CAGR, the compounded annual growth rate as a guide, if you invested in Japan, it will take you 48 years to get there. If you invested in the UK, it will take you 41 years to get there, the US 33 years and India 27 years. This is the proof, isn't it? £10,000 a month isn't a fantasy. It's achievable if you grow your income, double what you invest, and stay consistent. And by the way, when I say double your income, I don't mean from your salary alone. You can't suddenly turn up one day to your boss and say, this year I'd like to double my salary, please. But income doesn't just come from a job, does it? Anyway, I digress. Let's move on to the final big target, £20,000 per month in passive income from investing. This is big money, £240,000 a year. You'd need £6 million invested to use the 4% rule. Now again, at £250 a month or £3,000 a year, the timeline is unrealistic. Even £833 a month or £10,000 a year pushes you well beyond a lifetime in most markets. But watch what happens when income growth kicks in, when you focus on growing your income. And as it grows, you increase what you invest every month. So like we did with the £10,000 a month example, if we double the small investment scenario to £6,000 a year or £500 a month, this is what it looks like. In Japan, it will still take you a long time, 88 years to get there. In the UK, it will still take you a long time, 72 years to get there. In the US, it will take you 54 years. And in India, it will take you 42 years to get there. But what about that bigger example? What if you were able to invest £20,000 a year or £1,666 a month? Well, in Japan, it's 62 years this time. In the UK, it will take you 52 years to get there. In the US, 40 years to get there. And in India, it will take you 32 years. Now, of course, I'm using a 25-year average CAGR here, the compounded annual growth rate. And past performance isn't a guide to future returns. We all know that. But this video is about showing you the art of the possible, what concentrating on your income source means, what growing your investing as your income grows means, what staying consistent means, what it could mean for you. This is how you get there. Not by staying stuck at £250 a month, but by concentrating on your income, doubling your income, then doubling it again. I'll say it a third time. Your main focus? Grow your income. This is your financial engine, because when your income increases, your ability to invest does too. £20,000 a month in passive income from investing isn't unrealistic. It's exactly what becomes possible when you prioritize your earning power and put that into consistent investments. And some final thoughts for those of you who are still here watching. Firstly, I want you to know I really appreciate you sticking around this far. And here's what I want to leave you with. The market you choose matters. Japan has shown 2 decades of stagnation. India's booming. The US continues to grow. The UK lags somewhere in the middle. Your starting amount matters less than your consistency. Let investing be the quiet workhorse in the background. And I don't know who said this, but I've heard it before, you've probably heard it before, and it's worth saying at the end of this video. Most people overestimate what they can do in a year, but they massively underestimate what they can do in 10 years. If you like this breakdown, you'll love this video over here on how to find money to save when it feels impossible. You can watch that here next.